In my last Will Predictions, I talked about documents, whistleblowers and lawyers. And as you know, it's been all over the news recently. I am getting the worm is turning. Sit back and relax and let's look into the looking glass. Now, as you know, the recent Oscars on British TV with this morning's host, Holly Willoughby, his statement has just recently flung Philip under the bus. I predict Holly will leave this morning soon, and 3 big names will be investigated. And I also predict it's going to be the end of this morning. I believe it's either going to get changed, the name's going to get changed, or it's going to be a complete different new show. So watch for big changes to take place in the United Kingdom on British television. Okay, so what I'm also saying very, very strongly is we've had recent footage recently of our Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on patrol in a boat in the middle of the English Channel. Okay, and I feel this is a show about the Tory party. That's what I feel. And I was talking about this on Sunday night on Twitch, that I feel this as if that there's going to be problems with borders, okay? And it's going to be a big thing. So they're revving this up. You need to understand, it's a revving up. They're showing it across the news. And it's going to be like the Tory party is going to be saving the day. So watch for this. And I'm saying border force. And I'm feeling it's as if that there's something coming, right? But it's not just to do with the UK. I'm actually feeling it's to do with other parts of the world as well. So there's something we're on the edge of. But I'm actually feeling that as I look into this crystal ball tonight, I see mass immigration coming, okay? And I'm feeling it's as if that it's going to be to do with the UK, France, Europe, possibly the US as well. So watch for this. So as I look into this crystal ball, it could have something to do with a situation what's about to take place. And I am getting the East or the Middle East. So watch for that. Okay. As I'm also looking into this crystal ball, I feel it's as if there's massive changes to take place across the United Kingdom. And I've been saying this for a little while, that possibly could be more protests to take place. And I also predict that there's going to be voting what's going to come early in the UK. I do feel we're in for a hot summer, and I do believe us Brits, we don't cope with the heat very well. Our houses aren't equipped for keeping the heat out, just the cold out. So I want to say for all my Brit followers and friends and family, it's just grab your air fans if you can, your air conditioners, that type of thing. And we need to prep for this summer because it's going to be a scorcher, okay? I'm also feeling there's going to be massive changes with the NHS. I've been seeing this for a little while now. And as I look into this crystal ball, I feel eventually the NHS could go into a 3-tiered system, okay? So there is a lot of change to take place. I'm seeing teachers on strike at some point this year. And I'm also seeing workers on strike. So remember, everything is changing. Everything is shaking. I've been saying this for a while since we've come out of Brexit. There's massive changes ahead. And what that plan is, they're trying to build a new system, and it's a global system. And there's a divide in this world. Okay, I've been saying this for a little while. And I just believe that it's all about money, it's all about greed and all about power. But the old system is falling. So I feel this year is going to be not just for the collective as we ascend. I do feel it's as if that the old system has to break as well. So that where there's a bad, there's always a good. But watch for more protests to come in around France. And I'm also feeling when there's going to be big news globally, I feel Macron's going to make a big announcement, okay? But there's more protests to come in around France. As you know, we've had a lot of fires which have been taking place in Canada and certain parts of the US. And I just want to send healing and blessings out there to everybody who lives around these wildfires. and also for the animals involved as well, and the trees and everything. But I'm fearing as I look into this crystal ball, there's more fires to come, okay? Now, you can look at this two ways, all right? And I do look into this in depth on Twitch at Underground. But what I want to say to you is, that's on a Sunday night, guys, is when you've got to be a subscriber. But what I want to say to you is that some things are natural and some things aren't, okay? But because we're going to have a scorcher of a summer, I just feel it's as if, I've been saying this for a while, it's like a scene with a guy on, you know, it's like she's on flame, she's on fire, and we just need to try not to feed into this negative, but at the same time, we need to raise our vibration, be aware, keep grounded. It's very, very important that we keep grounded, okay? But I do feel that there's great change to come, but we are going to experience crazy weather this year. And also I feel I'm seeing two big storms to hit the US, but one of them could go over Europe. I don't know when storm time normally comes, but I feel that I want to say from the summertime through to October, I definitely feel it's as if that we could have some crazy storms there, okay? So where we're going to hit potential heat this summer, depending where you are around the world, of course, we're also going to have extreme coldness to come. And I believe that Australia could be experiencing this now or to come, okay? If not, it'll be into the following year. So there's a lot of change taking place. Like I said, some things are natural and some things aren't. Talking about Australia, I'm seeing big news with a sports person, okay? And I'm also seeing scandal to come out within their government. But there's a situation to take place. Remember, there's different timelines, and I've been seeing this for a while, where there could be problems with trade. And if that is the case, Australia could have a problem where they're going to have to, something about new deals or changes, and it's something to do with trade. But I do feel Australia will rise into the future, but there's going to be problems at some point this year to do with trade. So I'm getting this really, really strong into the crystal ball there. Okay, what else am I saying? Okay, I'm actually questioning tonight, okay, about the hierarchies within the Capitol Police within the USA. And I want to say to you guys, you need to watch for stuff to unfold. I'm getting this really strong. Remember, this is a spiritual sort of transition that we are going through on earth at the minute. But when I'm actually experiencing, as I'm looking into this crystal ball, it's like a kaleidoscope. I'm seeing it like video play. I'm seeing many, many court cases to come. Okay, many will come, but it will lead to a big one, which will be the biggest one in history. This is within the USA. And remember, the eye of the storm is starting to unfold. This is really, really strong what's coming out. Okay, so what else am I saying? So we're definitely going to have heat waves. Weather's going to be crazy. And I also feel we could have a shortage of water. So I want to say, please prep. Now, when I'm saying shortage of water, that doesn't mean it's global, but it could be where there is droughts this year. I feel like I need to also send healing and blessings out into Africa with the animals in Australia, you know, like the little koala bears, that type of thing. But I say it's as if that there could be problems with water. So I don't know, what they're showing me here is in the crystal ball is that there could be restrictions with watering my grass this year, that type of thing. But remember, there's always a plan behind things. They also know that we're growing a lot of vegetables and things like that. So it is the fight of the fittest. I've been saying this for a while, 2023. So we'll have to stay vigilant, but watch for water shortages and possibly as well certain parts of the UK. All right. What else am I saying? I'm getting the initials JR. That's not like Dallas, like, remember that? Do, 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 do. No, it's not that. JR. I'm getting AB. I'm getting GG. I'm getting GS. And I'm getting D. So work that out. Now, I feel these are more people than places, but you never know, to do with big places or big names, big news, huge news to come out. And I'm also seeing huge investigations. It's like it's revving up, like when you've got a truck at the bottom of the hill and they're getting stuck in the mud, and they've been stuck in the mud, in the swamp for a long, long time, and they're digging, and then they start to fly up that hill. Remember the 21st, the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th for explosive news. Okay, this is coming out really strong. And I'm getting national security. Remember this, right? You can't have two rules, right? What is fit for one is fit for the other. What is good enough for one is good enough for another. And as I'm getting that, I would say between now, June, August, September, October. All right. So as the world transitions and changes, we've got new technology coming in. All right. But we also have, it's all about the fight for the people's rights and that type of thing. All right. But the US is going to be like the eye of the storm. The eye of the storm, whatever takes place in the US, is going to possibly affect parts of the world. Okay, so as you know, recently, it's been in media about shell companies and whistleblowers and that type of thing. I actually feel it's as if that there's more whistleblowers to come forward, and I'm getting within the 3. So there's information to come out. That could be 3 days, 3 weeks. So watch for the worm about to turn. Okay. It's as if I'm getting traps. I'm seeing a mouse trap. You've got the little mouse. He's going into the trap and he's wanting that cheese, and then he gets trapped. Okay, but it's as if it has to be trapped to expose what's in the mouse, what the mouse has, catching the information and cover-ups. Okay, so sometimes you have to watch to let things unfold slowly to reveal a lot of rot. I'm getting the colour red. I don't know if it's to do with a sign. It's not a political party. It's like a maroony red. And it's as if in the logo there's a big initial and then smaller initials. But it's also got a twirl in the logo. And I'm getting outside agencies. Remember this. And I want to say, these outside agencies are going to uncover something very criminal. I also said in my last world predictions, Germany would be on show, on television, world screens, and that's just recently coming about now. We've had Russia, as you know, with Berlin had ordered Moscow to close 4 of the consulates in Germany. Okay, and what I see is, I see a worry of a WW111 in Ukraine. But I'm also feeling this is like revving up, and also Taiwan. So I want to send healing and blessings out to the people in Ukraine, Taiwan, for all the innocent people. But this is going to be a situation what's going to have what on the edge. But there's a big twist. Remember this. There's a big twist with this. Okay. Okay, and of course recently, I don't know if it's been over the last month or so, I don't know if I've said it on here or Twitch, but when I've been doing my world predictions, I've been saying that I've seen a vision of school children singing. Okay, and as you know, recently there was the children singing. They were on, I believe, I don't know if it was on television or where I'd seen it, but it was definitely children singing. And I said, when this comes out, there will be information to be leaked just after. And we've had the national anthem they were singing. Okay. you'd have to, don't quote this, you'd have to check this out. They were singing the national anthem at the Capitol. And this was approved, all right, for singing there. But apparently the Capitol Police stopped it. Well, I think that's a bit dodgy, don't you guys? And they were told, get this one, it was a form of protest. Now, you can look at this many different ways, but I just feel something's up, all right? They've either become very woke or they know something we don't know. But there's something not quite right here. So what's coming out in this crystal ball tonight is Capitol Police. It's coming out really, really strong. Okay. There's something not quite right. Okay, so you need to watch for this to slowly unfold. I've been seeing this for a while, that 2023 is the year of everything to be leaked. Scandals, information, whistleblowers. It is going to be huge. Now, as we've had the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, right, our Prime Minister in the UK, Rishi Sunak, and the G7 allies meeting just recently in Japan, I feel like I want to send healing and blessings out to this beautiful world. We are on the edge of something big. It's like we're sitting back, guys, and we're watching this movie. And I'm getting it's all a show. And I think sometimes when you become more awakened, you see it more. Do you agree? But what will take place, I'm getting this as a prophecy, and I want you to remember this, all right, because I do prophecies as well. I don't always do visions. I'm getting this straight from source. Listen to this. What I'm getting, this show that's taken place, the West, okay, will change the East, right, and show the world it is the East against the East, when actually, all along, it is the West dominating the East. Okay, but whatever will be shown is a threat of a WWW 111 would have actually, and has actually, already taken place. Because remember, it's all about information. But what I'm saying is, this is all back to front. And it has to be this way. I said this a year or so ago. I said this. It's an information war. It's all about the good, the bad, the ugly. And it's all going to come spewing out. I see Germany is going to take the lead on something. And it's going to start the ball rolling. And I'm also getting Turkey and Belarus. But it's what takes place also in the Middle East will be a very heavy distraction. What you need to know is the green flag, okay, will blow. She will blow low on a cold orange sky dawn. And this will bring huge announcements. But be rest assured, at that time, the exchange would have taken place, and it will take place. But also, it's when the old empire falls and everything comes out. I want to see, as I'm seeing here into this crystal ball, I'm seeing George Washington and he's smiling. Everything what is written will come about. An appeal to God, an appeal to heaven. I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. Stay safe, stay strong, and I want to say, keep your faith. This is your Psychic LG reporting from the United Kingdom. Don't forget, hit the like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back on again soon. And remember, the force will be with you all. See you all in a bit now, guys. Goodbye. Where am I? I think I'm stuck on end screen. Guys, I need to stop doing this astral travelling. keep getting stuck in the cloud. But anyway, I'm stuck on my end screen. So don't forget, subscribe to my channel and press the bell for new updates. Us fairies, you know, we're always getting up to mischief. See you all soon. Bye now.